Today in Albany, New York, from a shocking case of animal cruelty to a tragic plane crash, we're covering the stories that are shaking up the capital region. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, bringing you the latest from Albany. Let's start with this. A Milton man has been arrested for the torture of 55 dogs found in appalling conditions. The man, aged 52, was found to have kept 54 golden retrievers and one chihuahua in squalor. Living conditions? Let's just say it wasn't the Taj Mahal. The dogs were encrusted in feces and urine at his home on Paisley Road. Unsurprisingly, the man's home was condemned. The dogs are now in better hands, surrendered to the Saratoga County Animal Shelter, where they're receiving much-needed care. This case involved multiple local agencies in a lengthy investigation. It seems the man went above and beyond in all the wrong ways. There's no excuse for such neglect. Animal welfare laws must be enforced with zero tolerance. Let's call it like it is. When it comes to animal cruelty, there's no room for sugarcoating here. All right, next topic. A Rotterdam man receives life without parole for the brutal murder of his parents. Anthony Lewis Jr., aged 32, took his mother and stepfather's lives, claiming divine command. That's one divine message that's definitely returned to sender. The murders took place around the 4th of July in 2023, after which Lewis decided to take a joyride in his stepfather's car across state lines. During the trial, Lewis showed no remorse, causing significant distress in the courtroom. In fact, his behavior was so outrageous that the judge had to apologize to the victims' families on his behalf. It's chilling to see such a lack of remorse. Justice must serve as a strong deterrent. Let's pivot to the next story. A decade-old arson case is reopened as Edward Leon faces charges for a 2013 fatal fire. This fire in Schenectady claimed the lives of David Terry and his 3 children. The fire, which was started by igniting gasoline, engulfed their home. Edward A. Leon, initially dismissed as a suspect, has now been indicted following a years-long investigation. Leon had a grudge against Terry, who had the audacity to plan to marry Leon's ex-girlfriend. Street cameras caught Leon's van near the scene, and he admitted to lying about his whereabouts. Justice delayed is justice denied. It's about time this case sees resolution. Moving on, a tragic plane crash on Block Island claims the life of Albany's retired construction executive. Dan Wilson, a 77-year-old retired construction manager and Montgomery County Legislature member, died while co-piloting a Piper Cherokee. The plane, owned by Condair Flyers Inc., crashed after multiple landing attempts. If there's a silver lining, Wilson's granddaughter canceled her plans to join the flight. The crash is under investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board and the Federal Aviation Administration. It's a sad reminder of aviation's risks. Safety must always be the priority. Last up, Albany County enhances safety at a deadly Westerlo intersection after a recent fatal crash. Following a crash at County Roads 401 and 404 that took 1 life, the county plans to add new signs, road striping, and flashing lights. This intersection has been a hot spot for nearly a dozen wrecks over the past year. A petition with over 1,900 signatures pushed for these changes, proving that the community's voice was heard. Proactive measures save lives. Let's give credit where it's due. This is Dean Bark with the City Report, reporting from Albany. Stay safe out there, and join us tomorrow for more news that matters.